Make a Path presents Let's Talk.
Alright, deadheads, listen, Rick can be a prick. Let's talk. Rick needs some fucking anger management. Alright guys, when we started the new beginning, we saw a Rick we haven't seen before, and I'm surprised because I feel like we have seen him before, but when I look back on it, yeah, Rick has snapped out, but he is crazy now. He's not crazy. When he snaps out now, he's always spitting, when he's screaming, he's in your face, he's intense. And he wasn't like that before. Even when he was arguing and fighting and telling somebody off, he was always being backed into a corner, or it was always mounting, or the pressure was always so high. When we first saw him snap out in the New Beginning story arc, I believe it was when he was taking Carl to the hilltop, he snapped out on that one dude on the road who wasn't patrolling and they almost died, or they could have died, they could have gotten hurt, and he freaked on him. And I understand just what we were talking about with the pressure of everything that's going on. If they lose this road, if something happens, this is, this keeps everyone safe. I forget initially what he said, but that's pretty much what he said. You kind of understood. Okay, Rick has a point. These people, apparently from the conversation, people fight for these jobs because these are, I guess you get more reward for doing these jobs. So he did say that in the dialogue. So he does have a point. This is a job that there's 10 to 30 other people who will take this job and do a better job if you don't want it. So he's freaking out, and not only that, is people could get hurt, the whole community could crumble. But then you see him snapping out in other ways and other things. Negan, when he saw Negan's cage, Rick just flipped his shit. Come on, Negan's not Superman. And I know Negan was like, oh, you were too old, I could have been up and whatever before you even pulled your gun up. I call bullshit because he's laying back relaxing. Nobody's moving that fast. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how slow you pull your gun out. But Rick was still in control of the situation, but he was snapping, even on Maggie. And I know he retracted that, and he was like, you know what, I'm just overwhelmed right now. But Rick just seems like he needs anger management. He just keeps snapping. But you might be saying, okay, Ronnie, we know, we read the comic too. What's your fucking point? My point is, you know how I was just talking about in another prediction video, how I'm starting to feel like Rick might snap out with his short temper and cause something that's going to lead Alpha to want revenge or get blood for blood. Don't confuse it. It is more of a warning. When I talk about Alpha wanting blood for blood, she gave them a warning. Do not come near us. Do not come in our territory. If they do that and kill people that Alpha doesn't even like, that still whispers, she's gonna want revenge, not for them, but for breaking a rule that she said, for breaking the boundaries or, coming into their territory. So yeah, I feel like Rick might do something, like he did with the Saviors. Rick got too cocky. He got too confident. He, instead of going into the situation a little level-headed and not underestimating his enemy, he completely underestimated his enemy. He survived the governor. He slaughtered the hunters, and he got too cocky. When he finally faced Negan, he bit off more than he can chew. Is he going to do that again? With Rick's hot temper, will he do something that's going to get everyone at the fair slaughtered? Did we just watch them survive years and years of death every day just to have a new civilization, a new community built that they can live in, only to watch that crumble and fall with a war that was only started because Rick is a little hot-tempered? I feel like Rick's hot temper is going to cause some problem, a big problem, and it's something I'm a little worried about because I love Rick. Rick is my favorite all-time character in the comic and the show, and even I am like, listen, dude, chill out. Shit. Get your stuff together. I know there's a lot of pressure. It's stressful. Shit, but damn, you flipping out, I think Rick Grimes, all-time favorite character in the comic, needs to take some anger management. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is Rick's short temper gonna get him and those he loves in a shitload of trouble? Or do you think it ain't nothing? Put your opinions down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.